Uvma MFR. Okay? Is not yet in the hall. I'd also like to recognize all LCCI ESCO members present. I would also like to recognize the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the LCCI, who is currently not on seat at the moment, but in person of Chief John Agbola Odeyemi, MFR. I'd also like to recognize all Board of Trustees members present and all past LCCI presidents present. Particularly, I can see in the hall the immediate past president of the LCCI, Ashiwaju Dr. Michael Olawale Cole, CON, MFR. Lovely to see you, sir. I also like to recognize all LCCI council members present, as well as the Vice President and Trade Promotion Board Chairman, Prince Abimbola Olashore, FCA. Lovely to see you, sir. Permit me to also recognize all Trade Promotion Board members present with a round of applause, as well as all honorary life vice presidents present. And especially, ladies and gentlemen, we always say that behind every successful man is an equally successful woman who is committed to his success. And there's somebody who has always been consistent at all our events, and that is the person of the wife of the president of the LCCI. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mrs. Omobolanle Idaosa. Lovely to see you again, ma'am. Good morning. In the same vein, permit me to quickly recognize, before I yield the mic to Kunle, the Managing Director and Trade Commissioner, Jetro Lagos, Mr. Takashi Oku. Lovely to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Kunle, over to you.
Thank you very much, Yemisi.
You're welcome.
Let me also welcome the Managing Director, Lekki Worldwide Investments Limited. Please put your hands together for Mr. Adeni Akinlusi. Thank you very much. Let me also welcome the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Mrs. Onigbanjo. A round of applause for her. We also welcome the Provost, Lagos State Cooperatives College, Laskoko, Dr. Walid Adebosin. You're welcome, sir. All right, now, let me see.
Oh, okay. I have one here. I'd like to recognize Modesta Achieng Odiambo, who is representing the ambassador, the Commissioner of the Republic of Kenya to Nigeria, His Excellency Isaac Parashna. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Modesta Achieng Odiambo.
The band can start, still give us some delightful tunes before we continue with the soft tunes. Very quickly, let me, with your kind permission, also welcome the representative of Afrexim Bank. Afrexim Bank, represented here today by the Operations Manager, AATC Abuja, Dr. Sherifat Omokide. We also have in our midst the General Manager of the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, Mr. Afolabi Sholebo. You are welcome, sir.
Yemi mami baby sọ fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Èkó àkẹ́tẹ̀ ìlú ọgbọ́n mo bá dúró kò ṣọ́ra oníyànjú Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá o Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá o. Yemi mami pé mi sọ fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Èkó àkété ìlú ọgbọ́n ògbà dúró kò ṣọ́ra òníyàn Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ la deputy president ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ Èkó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá o. deputy mo ní Èkó àkété ilé ọgbọ́n. bàbá mi kò nání kí n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Èkó àkété ilé ọgbọ́n àròdẹ́dẹ́ kó máa ma jà o Èkó àròmí sá lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ àròdẹ́dẹ́ kó máa ma jà o Èkó àròmí sá lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́. Èkó arọ́bísà lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ ìlú ọba sọ. Èkó èkété ìlú ọgbọ́n. Arọ́bísà lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ o. Èkó ti bàbá mi aṣíwájú. Èkó ti deputy president. Èkó ti Dàrósà mi ra jàjà yìí àjọ máa ṣe é. Àwọn ọmọ Èkó là ń sọ fún wọn wípé tún máa gbọ́ àwíwíwí ṣẹlẹ̀ ọgbọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọgbọ́ àfọ̀fọ̀fọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ onígbà. Àwíwíwí ṣẹlẹ̀ ọgbọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọgbọ́ àfọ̀fọ̀fọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ onígbà. Ohun tó ṣe yín wọ́n jọrọ ẹ̀yìn o ẹ̀yìn wọ́n padà sábì di aláwòrán. Ohun tó ṣe yín wọ́n jọrọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yìn wọ́n padà sábì di aláwòrán. Ẹ̀yìn wọ́n tìmọ̀tìmọ̀ ẹ̀yìn wọ́n tìmọ̀tìmọ̀. Pásítọ̀ méjì lẹ́nu mẹ́. Ìjòyè lè pé méjì. Ọba ìpè méjì láàfin o. Ìjòyè lè pé mẹ́fà. Mú méjì ríra ẹ̀sìn mi lágbájá. Ẹ̀sìn mi lágbájá. Ọmọ Nẹ́fídé o. Ẹ̀sìn mi lágbájá. Ẹ̀sìn mi lágbájá. Àwa ló lérè o, àwa ni ọba ìràwọ̀. Àwa ni ọba ìràwọ̀. Àwa ló lérè o, àwa ni ọba ìràwọ̀. Àwa ni dádì ó sì yó lèlè sí yó lélè o. Sí yó lèlè ó sì yó lélè o. Ó sì yó lèlè sí yó lélè o. Sí yó lèlè ó sì yó lélè. Adéwálé ó sì yó lèlè sí yó lélè. Bàbá mi Kẹ́hìndé sí yó lèlè sí yó. Ó sì yó lèlè sí yó lélè o. Sí yó lèlè. Ó sì yó lèlè sí yó lélè o. Sí yó lèlè. So. Ẹ ṣètọ́jú ọmọ Dàrósà mìíràn àtàtà yí ariwo kan. mo recognize ọ̀nbàrẹ̀kọ. ọ̀nbàrẹ̀lì wa ni. olówó gbogbo rẹ̀ kó pátápátá pátápátá. àti gbogbo ní fìlà funfun pátá ní ti ilé tó kọ́. ẹ jẹ́ máa gbóhùn lẹ́nu mi. wọ́n láṣadé mi ra tàtà yìí honourable. ṣètọ́jú amọ́dàhúsá mi olówó orí ọkọ̀ bọ́láńlé bẹ́bí. fún mi láyọ̀ ayọ̀ ìgbàlà ni mo fẹ́. fún mi láyọ̀ ayọ̀ ìgbàlà ni mo fẹ́. ìfọ́ mi ò kò tí tó. ìfọ́ mi ò kò tí tó. èèyàn tó máa sá lónìí kì í sọ̀rọ̀ yìí síta òkè gbogbo ayé gbọ́. àní bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyẹn wọ ṣòkòtò tó dúró bùkìjà agbádá ńlá ló dá. ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Fọláṣadé ẹ ṣèdájọ́ yèyé ló àmì ra tàtà ìbúbọ́ yẹmí ọ̀bàdòkun ṣẹgbọ́n àní bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn ṣòkòtò tó tún wọn bùkìdà agbádá ńlá ló dá. ojú wọn lọ ó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ wọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá wọn ló ṣe. aṣíwájú ọmọkó ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú wọn lọ ó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ wọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá wọn ló ṣe. ìdí ta dídú láṣẹ ó dágún lọ́ba aṣíwájú bàbá wọn. ṣàmọ́gbóhùn lẹ́nu mi aṣíwájú bí ó sì ti yẹ ọ̀rẹ́ ó ní lè jẹ́. ọmọ kó mìíràn tàtà yìí tiwantiwan. Deputy President bàbá tèmi kúnlé èjì rẹ̀ ará ìṣọ̀gùn wíníwíní lójú orogún èjì wọn lọ lójú ìyá rẹ̀. ó wọn lè ran alágbèsà sọ́nàlì ìta tó ní gbaraṣọ. ìmọ̀ méjìlá inú mi á dùn. ìmọ̀ méjìlá inú mi á dùn. ẹ̀dùn ọba mi o rárá o àyà òfò mi o mo ti méjì rẹ o èjì rẹ dára òyìnbó nílé mo lẹ́wà lọ́dẹ̀ o.
The governor of Lagos State, Right Honorable Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, the President, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, all other courtesies duly extended. Shall we all rise for the national anthem? After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. We may be seated. The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, ably represented here today by the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, the Right Honorable Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, ably represented by the Chairman of the House Committee on Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Honorable Abiodun Tobun. His Excellency, the Kenyan High Commissioner in Nigeria, ably represented by Modesta Achieng Odiambo, the Oba of Lagos, Oba Riliwanu Aremu Babatunde Oshuolale Akiolu I, ably represented here today by the White Cap Chiefs, led by the Okpelua Onido High Chief Lateef Ajose, members of the Lagos State Executive Council, especially the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose, body of permanent secretaries in the Lagos State Public Service, especially the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Mr. Babatunde Onigbanjo, captains of industries, especially the President, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Distinguished guests, let's welcome Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, FCA. We also welcome the Deputy President, LCCI, Engineer Leye Kukpolui, Deputy President, Mr. Kunut Umwen, MFR, as well as all LCCI ESCO members present, as well as the Chairman, Board of Trustees, as well as all BOT members, all past LCCI presidents present, as well as all LCCI council members present. We also specially welcome the Vice President and Trade Promotion Board Chairman, Prince Abimbola Olashore, FCA. All Trade Promotion Board members here present, the Director General, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Chinyere Almona, FCA. All honorary life vice presidents here present. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we also welcome the representative of Afrexim Bank, as well as the Director of Trade in ECOWAS, Mr. Kolawole Shofola. We welcome His Royal Majesty, the Oloja of Ekpe, Oba Kamorudin Animashaun, as well as the Oloni of Etioni, on His Royal Highness Thompson Gureje IV and His Olori. We welcome top functionaries of the Lagos State Government, Director Generals, Managing Directors, General Managers, Executive Secretaries, all present. We welcome entrepreneurs and businessmen and women, as well as chairmen and members of various unions and associations. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kunle Adeshino. I am not alone here today. Co-anchoring this program with me, which is the Lagos State Day and closing ceremony of the Lagos International Trade Fair 2025, is Yemisi Akingbola. Let's appreciate her, please.
Thank you very much, Kunle. Now, very quickly, now that we've gotten the recognitions out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, there's a particular special person that we need to recognize and applaud and appreciate, and that is yourself. Please put a round of applause for yourselves, please. Put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves. Okay, now you see this volume of applause? That's what we are expecting every time we bring someone up here. Is that an agreement? All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on that note, would like to start this event in earnest and would like to bring up for the welcome address the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Lagos State, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, please jam your hands together as I bring up Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose. Please keep clapping. We are big on honor in the LCCI. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome, ma'am. Easy.
Thank you very much. And a very delighted and blessed good morning. As we say in Lagos, this is Lagos Day. I'd like to acknowledge the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho. Members of the diplomatic corps here present, I'd like to acknowledge the esteemed Chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Honorable Musrain Abiodun Tobun. His Royal Majesty, Oba Rilwan Babatunde Akiolu I, ably represented by Okwe Luwa Onido, the High Chief Latif Ajose Sir Kabiesi. His Royal Majesty, Oba Kamoruddin Anima Shaun, the Oloja of Ekpe Kabiesi. These members of the State Executive Council here present, members of the body of permanent secretaries, particularly the Permanent Secretary, the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investments, Mr. Babatunde Onigbanjo. The President, the esteemed President, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Gabriel Idaosa, FCA, sir. All past presidents and past deputy presidents, vice presidents, and past vice presidents, including all boards of LCCI. I'd also like to acknowledge the Director of Trade, ECOWAS, Mr. Kolawole Shofola. Captains of industry, I'll say esteemed captains of industry, business executives, and leaders here present. Top government functionaries and heads of ministerial agencies, our religious and community leaders, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Please, I'd like to deliver our welcome address. It is with immense joy, pride, and gratitude that I welcome you all to the celebration of Lagos State Day and the grand closing ceremony of the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair. As we bring this dynamic fair to a close today, we celebrate not only the remarkable successes of the past few days, but also the enduring spirit of innovation, enterprise, and resilience that define the dear people and businesses of Lagos State. This year's brand promise, connecting businesses, creating value, perfectly captures the heartbeat of Lagos, the commercial nerve center of our nation, and indeed, the gateway to West Africa. Lagos has always been more than a marketplace. It is a meeting point of ideas, a catalyst for dreams, and a fertile ground where ambition meets opportunity. Over the past 10 days, we have witnessed new partnerships formed, groundbreaking innovations unveiled, and cross-sector collaborations that promise to transform the face of trade and investment in our great state. This year's edition of the fair also witnessed a significant milestone with the unveiling of the largest Lagos State pavilion ever mounted at the Lagos International Trade Fair. You knew I was fishing for applause, right? Thank you. This remarkable structure was not merely a display, but a living showcase of our government's commitment to empowering micro, small, and medium enterprises, the true drivers of inclusive growth. Through this expansive pavilion, we successfully accommodated 185 MSMEs, which is a record number of MSMEs across diverse sectors, from agribusiness, fashion, creative industries, manufacturing, and services. Each exhibitor was provided with a platform to showcase their products and innovations, to engage potential investors, and to access new markets and strategic networks. The pavilion became a vibrant hub of economic interaction, enabling our homegrown entrepreneurs to connect directly with local and international buyers, distributors, and development partners. We are particularly proud that many of our exhibitors secured on-the-spot sales, export linkages, and distribution partnerships during this formidable fair. These tangible outcomes demonstrate that when MSMEs are given the right exposure and support, they can compete effectively with the best and the rest in the world. The benefits extend even further. Participation in the fair has provided our entrepreneurs with invaluable market intelligence and consumer feedback, which is very, very important, because we all know that feedback is the food of champions. And we also know that customers are king, helping them refine their products and services accordingly. It has also opened doors to digital transformation, as several MSMEs were onboarded onto e-commerce and payment platforms to enable them to reach wider audiences beyond physical boundaries. In essence, we're building a new generation of Lagos-based enterprises that are digitally driven, globally competitive, and sustainably conscious. By creating this shared space, the Lagos State government has reaffirmed its unwavering dedication to supporting MSMEs through visibility, capacity building, and market access. The pavilion's success underscores the effectiveness of our deliberate policies and interventions designed to strengthen enterprise under the Themes Plus development agenda of the administration of Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, our visionary governor. This initiative is also a testament to our belief that every entrepreneur, regardless of scale, deserves an enabling environment to thrive and contribute meaningfully to the economic prosperity of our state. As a government, we remain steadfast in our commitment to making Lagos the preferred destination for commerce, the preferred destination for enterprise, through strategic investments in infrastructure, institutional reforms, and continuous engagement with the private sector. We are building a Lagos that works for businesses, a Lagos that fosters innovation, a Lagos that is competitive, and a Lagos that is driving sustainability. This fair has once again demonstrated the power of connection, the power between producers and consumers, investors and innovators, government and the private sector, local entrepreneurs and global brands. Every handshake, every conversation, every business card exchanged here is a building block toward the future we are creating, a future of prosperity that leaves no one behind. To our exhibitors, partners, and visitors from across Nigeria and around the world, we say thank you. Adukwe Gidigoni. Thank you for believing in Lagos, for choosing to showcase your creativity and ingenuity here, and for contributing to the vibrant tapestry of our economic story. As we close the edition of the Lagos International Trade Fair, let us take with us the energy, optimism, and possibilities that this event has inspired. Let us continue to connect, collaborate, and create value, because in Lagos, we do not just trade goods, we trade ideas, we trade and build futures, and we transform lives. So, I conclude by saying on behalf of the Lagos State Government, I warmly congratulate the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry for another transformative, successful fair. And I invite, yes, let's applaud them. Loudly, please. I congratulate LCCI for another successful fair, and I invite everyone to join us in looking forward to an even greater, more impactful edition in 2026. Together, let us continue to make Lagos not just a place of commerce, but a symbol of progress, innovation, and endless opportunity. Thank you, and God bless LCCI, God bless Lagos State, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Igbega, Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sure the Honorable Commissioner deserves something much, much better than that. It is not a surprise that she has superintended the biggest pavilion in the history of trade fairs for Lagos State, the Center of Excellence. Madam is a globally recognized strategist and finance professional known for her work in corporate governance, sustainability, and trade advocacy. So she's a round peg in a round hole in the cabinet of Lagos State. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, hear me say.
Thank you very much, Kunle. Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner. I like to just state here that I took a peek at her wardrobe before coming here this morning because, you know, I kind of sensed it. Anyway, to bring us the perspective of the organized private sector, as we wrap up the 39th Lagos International Trade Fair 2025, ladies and gentlemen, for 39 years of consistency and resilience, please jam your hands together as I bring up for his address the president of the LCCI, Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, FCA. Please keep applauding, keep clapping. Appreciate the leadership of the LCCI. 39 years of commitment and resilience is no joke. You're very welcome, sir.
Mr. Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, that is ably represented this morning by the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho. Members of the Executive Council of Lagos State, particularly our Commissioner. We call her our Commissioner, the Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose, for many reasons. At the beginning of the preparation for this fair, I just passed by and I saw what Lagos State was doing, and I was completely blown away, Madam Commissioner. It's the biggest, absolutely the biggest space. Our royal fathers, Deputy President, members of the diplomatic corps, past presidents of LCCI who are here, officers, honorary life vice presidents, members of the board, trade promotion board, our sister companies that are here, exhibitors, our strategic partners, we have them in the room, Afrexim, ECOWAS, and our very strategic exhibitors from China, from Japan, from all the African countries. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my exceptional, I will say, great pleasure to welcome you all to the Lagos Special Day. And indeed, this is Lagos. If you saw what Lagos put up, I hope that you will get to see the stand after these formalities. This year's Special Day of Lagos is really displaying that this is Lagos. And I was really proud to see a stand that I said to many people, and I also said to the Honorable Commissioner, this reflects the size of Lagos. Lagos is the fourth or fifth largest economy in Africa. So your stand and the construction of the stand, the capacity, the ambience of the stand made us very proud. That even countries that were coming from various parts of the world, we see that Lagos State is indeed, when it is described as the hub of West and Central Africa, they can see it displayed in the variety of products and services that we're seeing in the hall. I want to particularly thank Honorable Commissioner. You made us very proud this year, this fair. And we hope that next year we get bigger. To the glory of God, the exciting events and business interactions of the past 10 days are coming to a successful end. We are now on the threshold of drawing the curtain on this event. We are grateful to Almighty God for sparing our lives to witness this memorable event and for making the fair a success. Let me acknowledge the remarkable cooperation and support we received from all concerned, as well as the peace that has prevailed throughout the event for 10 days. It is heartwarming to know that participants had rewarding business interactions during the fair, and we had specific feedbacks from various countries. The amount of deals that they made, some exhibitors had payments for containers, several containers to be shipped from their country. We had the figures, and it was not just a successful fair by the aesthetics, but by the sheer volume of businesses that have been recorded. We pledged to government that we will continue to expand the scope to justify the confidence that we enjoy, particularly for Lagos State. We are extremely lucky in Lagos that we have a government that is actually not business friendly, but a government in business. They understand business. A lot of them are business people. So when we are working with them, it's like working with your regular business partner. You don't have to work so hard to convince them of the things that need to be done. So I want to thank the government of Lagos State for making life very easier for us. Even though we are LCCI, we don't take it for granted. The government in the state makes a lot of things easier for us than you will imagine. But that's because they understand the value of business and the sheer economic impacts. For example, just to illustrate the economic impacts, we had 317 companies coming from China. Each of those companies had about 3 or 4 people. So calculate the numbers in hotels, in consumption for that period. And that's just one major exhibitor. And then several other countries. So that's the kind of impact we bring to the economy. And the Lagos State understands that and works to support us all the way, every year, in and out. I thank you, Lagos State. We don't take it for granted. We consider ourselves extremely lucky to have the kind of government that we have here. We hope that governments at all levels will do the same and continue to address issues of creating an enabling environment in the country, just like we have in Lagos, especially regarding infrastructure, security, and implementing the right policies to address the key issues of inflation and infrastructure deficits. We need to do this to fully harness the vast enterprising resources of domestic and foreign investors for the diversification of our economy and the welfare of our people. I want to thank His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for honoring our invitation at the opening ceremony and for declaring the fair open on Friday, the 7th of November. The Honorable Minister for Trade, Industry and Investment, Senator John Owen Eno, was ably represented him. Of course, our governor was here, fully represented, not just representing, but actually helping us to organize the fair. Our Commissioner, Folashade Bada Ambrose. Thank you very much, our Commissioner. I also want to extend our appreciation to the Managing Director, CEO of the Tafawa Balewa Square. She has been an excellent host. Every year, it looks like clockwork when visitors and exhibitors come, but we don't know how much support the landlords here, the TBS, makes, and how easy they make it to for us to organize this fair. We want to thank TBS. I'm sure the CEO of TBS is somewhere in the room. Thank you, ma'am, for your consistent support every time we want to have this fair. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, again, let me say that we appreciate our governor's approach to governance. Some of us in the private sector, in our vantage position in LCCI, see face to face how the governor approaches governance. And one example I would like to give all the time for us to approach our governor was for the 2 years we had COVID. Lagos State allowed us to have the trade fair. The governor of this state said, Lagos cannot be afraid, that we must do business, that if we stay at home, what will we eat? A lot of states close up shop completely. And I never forget that Lagos State gave us the empowerment and brought the entire Lagos State Safety Commission apparatus to this place and ensured that we held the trade fair when a lot of states were all closed down. So I want to thank Lagos State. I'm just illustrating how business committed. Lagos State is beyond being business friendly. They are business committed. They want to make sure that the business economy continues to run, come rain, come shine. So we want to express our profound gratitude to all the agencies that give valuable and essential support. We specifically appreciate the military, the police, the traffic control, and all the paramilitary formations that supported the hosting of the fair. Let me also express our profound appreciation of our official partners and sponsors. In addition to the regular sponsors, we have Afrexim and ECOWAS give us extraordinary support this year. ECOWAS celebrated their 50th anniversary here, and most exhibitors at the fair saw the power of ECOWAS. All the countries in ECOWAS were here, and they add another layer of color and excitement to the fair. I want to thank ECOWAS, and I don't know if Kola is still in the room. Shofola, please, we want to recognize you. Thank you, ECOWAS, for adding a new layer to our fair. We also want to thank everyone else, particularly all the wonder work that they do. I call them magicians because even though I've done it before, in the last 2 years, they've done it. They've gone nuclear. The members of the Trade Promotion Board, led by Prince Olashuri. Please, let's give it to Prince Olashuri. All visitors and our partners will agree that last year and this year have been a really, really redefinition of the Lagos International Trade Fair. And it's the work of these magicians in the Trade Promotion Board that made it happen. I also want to acknowledge the staff of LCCI. They are the ones that, after the magicians have waved their hands, they then go and perform the magic. So I want to thank all the staff that make all of this happen. On behalf of the council, staff are here. Staff is everywhere. Thank you very much, staff. We will have some time to properly appreciate you. I would also like to put on record the support that we get, even from the federal government. Even though they are in Abuja, they play a very important contribution which we don't see, which is the security architecture that makes us run the fair for 39 years without any major incident. The impact of the federal government security architecture is like fresh air. You don't see it, but without that, the fair really will not run as smoothly as it is for 39 years. In conclusion, despite the numerous challenges that come with hosting such a large exhibition, we have endeavored to ensure a hitch-free and a successful fair. However, as in most human endeavors, there may have been some areas for improvement, and surely we have found a lot of areas. We have taken note of such feedback on the strategy for 2026. We look forward to a bigger, a better, and a richer 2026 Lagos International Fair, which will hold from Friday, 6th of November to Sunday, 15th of November, and we look forward to seeing all of you there. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. That is Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, FCA, the President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. A round of applause for him one more time as he takes a seat. All right, we'll now move on to goodwill messages, and we'll be starting with the representative of NASIMA. But before we do that, I'd like to particularly recognize specially the CEO of the Tafawa Balewa Square, Ms. Lucia Shitu. You're very welcome, ma. Thank you for your consistent support of the LCCI. All right, in that vein, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I bring up here the President of the Ibadan Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Chief Mrs. Omoto Milola Oshunde, PA. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as she makes her way up for a goodwill message. Keep clapping, please. You're welcome, ma. Oh, really? I thought it was. Let me help you.
Good afternoon, the representative of Mr. Governor. Good afternoon, permanent secretaries, captains of industry, KBACs, the CEO of Tafawa Balewa Square, ladies and gentlemen. I am Patricia Abiodun Omotomilola Osunde, President of Ibadan Chamber of Commerce. When I say we, I mean me and my council members. We are extremely, extremely, extremely delighted to be here. Lagos is Lagos indeed. Baba Ekushesa. President, Lagos City Chamber of Commerce. You didn't tell us you are doing wonders here. But I have come, I have seen the wonders, and we shall get back. We will invite you to come and teach us how to do the wonders. Bring people from all over the world to come and showcase what they have to give to Nigeria and to take back to their country what Nigeria has to offer. I have listened to your speech. I have taken note of the things that you have said. We are willing to learn from you. We are willing to learn from you. I want to thank you for opening our eyes, not only to the beauty of Lagos, but to the products that Lagos can show. A pavilion where you are entertaining over 500 small-scale entrepreneurs. It is wonderful. We will work with you. We are teachable, and we will learn. You already have a date for next year's trade fair, which is not common. We will be changing date, and changing date. And it's human beings that are doing the wonders in Lagos. Oh, lórí méjì o. Èkó lórí méjì o, àbí? I say well done. The Lord will continue to bless you. Honorable Commissioner, we are indeed very, very grateful for that beautiful speech. I will take a lot home from it. We thank the Lagos State government that has been providing the enablement, the empowerment, and the conducive environment. We thank the federal government for the peace that is reigning in Nigeria. May this peace continue. We wish you more successes in future endeavors. Thank you very much. Ibadan Chamber of Commerce salutes you. Oisima salutes you. Oduasima salutes you. Well done. Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate our mom once again. Thank you very much. Lagos remains the center of excellence and the city that is always a benchmark when it comes to good governance and best practices. Once again, let's appreciate the center of excellence. Next on the lineup of goodwill message is the House of Assembly that is widely acknowledged as the most vibrant in Nigeria. The people that are authorized to speak a cut above the rest. Please, let's welcome the representative of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly in the person of the chairman of the Committee on Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment. Please put your hands together for Honorable Abiodun Tobun.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me rest on a well-established protocol. But with that, I have to recognize and greet the president of the LCC High, Pa Gabriel Idahosa, FCA. We want to thank you. We want to greet you. I want to equally recognize and greet my brother representing the governor of Lagos State. We greet you, sir. The Honorable Commissioner, my Honorable, we want to commend and greet you so greatly for doing a wonderful and great job in Lagos State. God will continually bless you. I want to greet the royal fathers, the Olowo Eko, the Oba of Lagos, ably represented by Chief Okpelua. We greet you. And I want to greet my father, our royal father, His Royal Majesty, Oba Kamarudin Isholani Mashaun, the Chairman, Council of Obas and Chiefs in Ekpe Division, and the Permanent Chairman, Council of Obas and Chiefs in Lagos State. We greet you, sir. We greet the captains of industries. We greet dignitaries that are here, the permanent secretaries. I want to sincerely recognize and appreciate what you are doing, your collaboration with Lagos State government. Kabiesi, my handsome mother from Osun, I greet you, sir. And the Olori, God will continue to bless you and strengthen you. Well, ours is just very simple. A goodwill message from the house. Well, the house said I should greet the LCCI for doing a wonderful job. What you are doing in Lagos State is commendable. Your job is very, very significant. And we want to appreciate you. We want to appreciate your collaboration with the Lagos State government. We want to appreciate your policy advocacy. We want to appreciate your business advocacy, your reference, and your collaboration at all times, and even representing and defending business community in Lagos State. We want to sincerely appreciate you. We want to appreciate what you are doing, especially for the past 39 years, that you have been putting this one up for Lagosians and business community across the nation to come and showcase their business, to come and showcase their prowess what they can do and what they have the capability of doing. That has made Lagos State to be the commercial center of Nigeria and even sub-Saharan West Africa. We want to sincerely commend and appreciate you. And Mr. Speaker said I should greet the Honorable Commissioner. We feel you. That is the truth. We appreciate you. You are committed to this job. Yes. You are not just ordinary commissioner for portfolio's sake. You are doing the job that you are meant to do. And you are doing it with passion. So I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavor. Yes, I don't mince words. Ask for those who know me. If you are not doing it, I will tell you are not doing it, madam. But you are doing it with passion. And God will continue to strengthen you. God will continue to fortify you. Help me greet your husband that is giving you a chance to do the job for Lagos State. God will bless him too. Well, from the house, I was there last year, and we told you, I is lawmaking. I is to create an enabling environment for business to thrive. If there is anything that you want us to make law for, call on us. We will be willing. That is the only area we can be serviceable and can be useful to SCC High. And with that, since there is no any, that means our enabling, the law is creating a very enabling environment for business to thrive. But thank God, the team agenda of Lagos State cut across all facets. The Economic Trust Funds are there, supporting the small, medium entrepreneurs in the area of investment and giving them funds to do business. Lagos, we want the foreign direct investors to come. Lagos is safe, Lagos is secure, and there is prospect in Lagos State. Please, we want to help everybody, tell the whole world that Lagos is safe, is secure, and is prosperous for business to thrive. Come to Lagos, come and invest, and God will bless you. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Honorable Abiodun Tobun. Ladies and gentlemen, turn to somebody seated next to you and say, hello. My name is... Introduce yourselves. Now, ask the person, wait. Ask the person, I hope in all of this, you did your Christmas shopping. In case you have not done your Christmas shopping, immediately we are done here. Quickly enter the grounds. Today is the last day. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another goodwill message from one of our distinguished guests. I am very honored to bring up here a man that is skilled in leading trade negotiations and promotion initiatives with over 25 years of experience in driving trade policies and economic initiatives within the West African region. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Director of Trade at ECOWAS, Mr. Kolawole Shofola. Please keep clapping as he makes his way up here for his goodwill message. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. And I'll read this speech on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Umar Ali Toure, the President of the ECOWAS Commission. His Excellency Baba Jide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State, ably represented by Mr. Gbenga Motosho, Commissioner for Information and Communication. The Lagos State executives, in particular, the Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose, Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, the President and Management of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, our royal fathers here present, members of the Diplomatic Corps, sponsors and partners, captains of industries, entrepreneurs, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and a heartfelt appreciation that I stand before you here today at the closing ceremony of the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair, a flagship event that continues to serve as a beacon of commerce, innovation, and partnership. On behalf of the ECOWAS Commission, I extend our sincere gratitude to the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry for hosting us with such warmth and professionalism. Your commitment to fostering integration through trade and enterprise is commendable and deeply aligned with our regional shared vision. This year's trade fair holds special significance as ECOWAS celebrates its Golden Jubilee, 50 years of promoting economic cooperation, peace, and prosperity across West Africa. It is a moment of reflection, but also renewed commitment to our founding ideals. At the heart of ECOWAS's mission is the promotion of regional trade and investment, the creation of a common market, and the empowerment of our private sector, especially small and medium enterprises. We believe that economic integration is not just a policy goal, it is a pathway to inclusive growth, job creation, and sustainable development. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the ECOWAS Pavilion at this year's trade fair was a vibrant showcase of our regional dynamism. From the high-level forum on trade and investment, which brought together ECOWAS ministers, ambassadors, regional business associations, and SMEs, to the ECOWAS fashion show, which celebrated the creativity and culture of our richness across the region. The pavilion was a true reflection of our unity in diversity. These events were not just symbolic, but they were strategic and reaffirmed our commitment to strengthening intra-regional trade, to facilitating cross-border investment and entrepreneurship, to promoting value chains in agriculture, manufacturing, and services, and supporting women and youth-led businesses. As ECOWAS reflects on 50 years of progress, I am reminded of the words of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who at that time made these words as the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. And he said, "In 5 decades, we have established one of Africa's most vibrant free trade areas, fostering intra-regional commerce and lifting millions from poverty. Let us reimagine ECOWAS, not merely as a community of states, but as a community of people." End quote. This vision inspires us all to deepen our efforts to make trade more inclusive and to ensure that every citizen of West Africa feels the impact of regional integration in their daily lives. As we close this remarkable edition of the Lagos International Trade Fair, let us carry forward the energy, the ideas, and the partnerships that we have forged here. Let us continue to build a West Africa that trades together, that grows together, and that thrives together. Once again, we thank the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Lagos State Government, our partners, and all exhibitors. Long live ECOWAS, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and long live Lagos State. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please let's appreciate him once again. Mr. Governor, sir, ably represented, all other courtesies duly extended. Let's also welcome the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture, Ms. Abisola Olusonya. You are very much welcome, ma'am. With your kind permission, sir, we'll go on to take some presentations from some major agencies of the Lagos State Government. The first presentation will be coming from the Chairman, Lagos Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, Mr. Ayodele Subar. He is going to be represented here today by Dr. Abimbola Abdurrahman Lekki. She's doing the presentation. Please let's appreciate her. Dr. Lekki, we appreciate if you confine yourself to just 10 minutes.
Good afternoon. The Governor of Lagos State. I would like to stand on all existing protocols. I hope I'm audible enough. But the executive members of Lagos State government, members of the LCCI, and our royal fathers present, KBSU. So this is the speech of the executive chairman, Lagos State Internal Revenue Service. All protocols duly observed. It is indeed a great privilege to join the permanent secretary, Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, and other stakeholders at the Lagos State Day and closing ceremony of the Lagos International Trade Fair. In the state's tradition of hosting the Lagos State Day / closing ceremony, showcasing the numerous investment opportunities and rich cultural potentials of Lagos State, today we'll be learning more about the new tax laws coming into effect on the 1st of January 2026. Now, we are aware that there's a lot of apprehension and fear, and taxes can be somehow in Lagos, but we're ensuring you that these new tax laws are coming to ease the doing of businesses and giving a lot of relief to small businesses. These new tax laws touch on every aspect of our lives as Nigerians: food, health, medical, rent, and transportation. So I'm just going to give you a brief of that, and so we realize that there's really nothing to fear. We're also saying that as Lagos Internal Revenue Service, we have multiple self-service channels. You can reach us from the comfort of your homes. Anytime you need to reach us, any clarifications on the new tax laws, you are able to reach us. Okay, so the Presidential Fiscal and Tax Reforms Committee in Nigeria was established by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in July 2023, with Mr. Tayo Oyedele as its chairman. The terms of reference including reforming our tax laws, harmonizing taxes, and improving revenue administration, promoting the ease of doing businesses, and providing fiscal relief to low-income households and small businesses. So the most important thing you take away from these new tax laws are that a lot of people will no longer pay taxes. President Bola Tinubu signed 4 major new tax laws on June 26, 2005, and these acts are part of a comprehensive overhaul of the Nigerian tax system. So what are the key benefits of these new tax laws? What are the things that are most important that we should take away here? Like I said, they touch on 5 aspects of every Nigerian lives, and most importantly, for even our investors that are coming, the business environment will be more friendly. Increased ease of doing businesses for investors and corporate bodies, encourages small businesses to move from informal to formal through numerous incentives. So you know that Nigeria has a large informal sector, and with this new tax law, we're going to ease them into compliance so that ultimately they begin to pay taxes for the betterment of Lagos State. So for each tax type, we have the personal income taxes that we pay for our salaried workers. We have the capital gains tax for disposal of property, companies income tax. This will be important to our foreign investors and people that want to come in from all over the world. The climate is going to get friendlier. We also have the development levy, the withholding taxes, and value-added tax. Most importantly, the most important thing we should realize about VAT is VAT on medicals are now tax exempt. VAT on food are now tax exempt. VAT on a lot of products for women are now tax exempt. Also, we have pharmaceuticals, small companies, humanitarian supplies. This list is a list of tax exempt items. So if you are investing in these products, you can be sure that the environment will favor you. We also have a rent relief. I know that Nigerians, we complain a lot about the rents that we pay, and we're very usually bothered about that. There's a rent relief of 500,000 for us under these new tax laws. We also have the stamp duties. Electronics transfer under 10,000 naira are tax exempt. Salary payments, interbank transfers, transfer of government security and shares, all documents on transfer of stock and shares. So like I like to say, these new tax laws exempt the most vulnerable in society, the lower income earners, the small businesses. And it's also doing a lot. We're incentivizing these businesses to stay in business and continue to build. So when you build and move towards formalization, we're there to help you navigate the process. Okay, so these new tax laws exempt the most vulnerable in society from tax obligations, making doing business easy, improving SMEs. Everyone must play their part to ensure successful implementation of these new reforms. The Lagos State government has keyed into these reforms, and we are ready for business. We welcome investors. I thank you for this opportunity. I'm still around if you have any questions or queries, or you want to reach us, or you just need clarification. Like I said, the sensitization that is going on now, it just let us realize that the taxes are here to stay. We just have to key in. And this is the most comprehensive fiscal reform we've had in Nigeria in the last 20 years. So we urge us Nigerians to embrace these new laws as ours, and we urge you to please continue to show us ways that we can do better. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Please let's appreciate her. Very short and sharp. The next presentation will be that of Lekki Worldwide Investments Limited. Let's welcome the Managing Director, Mr. Adeniyi Akinlusi. You have 5 minutes. I've been made to understand that
Good afternoon, Mr. Governor, represented by the Commissioner for Information, other members of the Cabinet, Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, the Speaker of the House, represented by our own Honorable Tobun, also the Chair of the Committee on Commerce, our Royal Fathers, board members of LCCI, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, SMEs. You are welcome. I will make it very short. I have just a video presentation that will showcase Lekki Economic Zone, also called Lekki Free Zone. It will showcase the zone and, of course, the activities. And I'll just give 1 or 2 comments thereafter. I hope the technical team is ready. Please. Audio, please.
In Africa. Welcome to the Lekki Free Zone. Lagos State's bold vision for a smart city and Africa's premier investment hub.
Please, audio. We can't hear anything yet.
Welcome to the future of industrialization in Africa. Welcome to the Lekki Free Zone. Lagos State's bold vision for a smart city and Africa's premier investment hub. Strategically located between the Lekki Lagoon and the Atlantic Ocean, the Lekki Free Zone spans more than 16,500 hectares. It is a thriving hub for global investment, built on a vision to be Africa's preferred investment brand and a mission to develop the continent's foremost economic zone.
Lekki Worldwide Investment Limited is an investment portfolio that captures the creative business imagination of the Lagos State government in Ibeju-Lekki and Ekpe axis of Lagos, called the Lekki Free Zone.
Lekki Free Zone spans 16,500 hectares and is divided into 4 quadrants. We have the northeast quadrant of 5,000 hectares. We have the northwest quadrant, 4,500 hectares. We have the southwest quadrant, 3,000 hectares. And we have the southeast quadrant, 4,000 hectares. And under each of these quadrants, we have major players who are master developers who operate from there.
With over $30 billion in existing investments and more than 200 registered enterprises, the zone is already home to major players like Alaro City and the Lekki Free Zone Development Company, as well as Lekki Free Zone. Focus sectors range from manufacturing and logistics to real estate, hospitality, technology, and energy.
In the southeast quadrant, we have the Dangote complex, which is well known. It's the flagship operator in that area. It's into oil and gas, petrochemicals. On that Dangote complex, we have the refinery, we also have the petrochemicals, and of course, we have the fertilizer plant under Dangote. Also in the southeast quadrant, we have the Lagos Free Zone, which is managed by Tolerance Group. And here you have quite a number of operators there as well. A lot of enterprises, manufacturing enterprises, and a lot of what I call international brands like Colgate, Kellogg's, and so on. While you have in the southwest quadrant, you have LFZDC, Lekki Free Zone Development Company, is a JV between Lagos State represented by Lekki Worldwide and the Khalilco, China Africa Lekki Investments Limited. It's a 60-40 JV operated by them, and they also have a lot of companies operating from that quadrant. While you have in the northwest quadrant, there you have Alaro City. Alaro City is also a joint venture between Lagos State, represented by Lekki Worldwide, and the Endeavor Group. Here we have a sprawling, a lot of organizations are operating there as well, manufacturing, you have real estate, logistics, and a lot of other industries, more of light manufacturing.
Investors enjoy unmatched incentives, 100% foreign ownership, full repatriation of profits, waivers on import-export licenses, and expatriate quotas, exemption from government taxes, and duty-free import of machinery and raw materials. This is a business environment designed for success.
The zone is a one-stop shop. There's customs and there's immigration available at the zone. They also have 100% repatriation of their dividend and profits, and they also enjoy 100% ownership, foreign ownership of investments in the zone.
The zone is surrounded by critical infrastructure. The Lekki Deep Sea Port, Nigeria's first, a new international airport, proximity to the Dangote refinery, the Lekki Lagoon, and the Atlantic Ocean. These developments make Lekki a natural hub for trade and industry. The southwest quadrant is buzzing with life. Alaro City is thriving. And the Lekki Port boasts a 1,523-meter quay wall and 16.5-meter draft.
Part of the infrastructure that supports the Lekki Free Zone is the deep sea port. We have the Lekki International Airport. We have the
And global partnership adds more than a location.
We have the 7th Exia Road, we have the Lagos-Calabar Express Road. We also have the
The
CNG
Lekki Free Zone is more than a
available
location.
within the zone.
The Lekki Free Zone is more than a location. It's a launch pad for innovation, growth, and global partnerships.
There is no African strategy without a Nigerian strategy. There is no Nigerian strategy without the Lagos strategy.
Nigeria is one of the biggest
is the flagship
in
of
Africa.
the Lagos strategy.
And
Nigeria
Lagos
is one of the
driving
biggest
that success.
economies in
That's
Africa.
why we're inviting
And
you
Lagos
to come
State
invest
is driving
in the
that
Lekki
success.
Free.
That's why we're inviting
Join
you
us
to
in
come
shaping the
invest in the
future
Lekki Free
of
Zone.
Africa's economy. Join us in shaping the future of Africa's economy. Connect with Lekki Worldwide. For more information, Connect with Lekki Worldwide Investments Limited, your gateway to limitless possibilities. Welcome to the future of industrialization in Africa. Welcome to the Lekki Free Zone. Lagos State's bold vision for a smart city and Africa's premier investment hub. Strategically located between the Lekki Lagoon and the Atlantic Ocean, the Lekki Free Zone spans more than 16,500 hectares. It is a thriving hub for global investment, built on a vision to be Africa's preferred investment brand and a mission to develop the continent's foremost economic zone.
Lekki Worldwide Investment Limited is an investment portfolio that captures the creative business imagination of the Lagos State government in Ibeju Lekki and Epe axis of Lagos, called the Lekki Free Zone.
Lekki Free Zone spans 16,500 hectares and is divided into 4 quadrants.
Of Igbogbo Kingdom, Oba Semiudin Kasali Kabiesio. We also welcome the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Honorable Kayode Roberts. We also have in our midst the Permanent Secretary, Office of Physical Planning, Engineer Oluwole Shotire, as well as the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and Strategy, Mr. Lanre Bajulai. Let me also specially welcome Our Royal Highness Erelu Abiola Dosumu. Thank you for joining us, ma. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, next on the presentation lineup is the last but not the least, that of the Director General, Public Procurement Agency, PPA. Please let's welcome Mr. Fatai Onofowote.
Mr. Governor, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, our representative of the Speaker Lagos House of Assembly, Royal Fathers, permit me to stand on the already established protocol to save some time. Let me join Lekki to say Lagos has become investors' destination. I was particularly happy when other states come up to say we are doing the magic. And so we want to give you some of the reasons why you are seeing those magic wands. And we, even as an agency of government, have been privileged to represent Lagos State in Africa and not just Nigeria. And what did we present? It is the fact that Lagos is promoting digital innovation in public sector service delivery. That is to tell you that the political will to digitalize our system is there, and that is making the difference for us. As procurement, we have reduced the end-to-end activity of procurement into a process flow. We have reduced the beginning and the end of procurement into a process flow, right from the time you need to plan it up to the time the service provider is paid fully, has been reduced to a process flow as a way of simplifying the entire process. And that is clearly understood by our public officers. We have understood the challenges associated with the traditional method. We understood the challenges that is involved in heavy dependence on manual process. We have understood the need to ensure that there's improvement in transparency. We have understood the challenges associated with doing things manually, even while understanding that there are resource constraints. The procurement law has been improved upon to the extent that we operate with the PPA law of 2021 that is aligning with economic reality. And that is to tell you that our legislators are proactive and they are mindful of everything as it happens, even in the global space. We have moved to ensure that we digitalize most of our activities. So you hear about e-registration, you hear about e-bidding, you hear about e-evaluation, you hear about E in everything that we do. We have used digital tools to promote transparency. We have used technology to improve compliance. We have continued to build capacity of our officers to align with reality of this time, to ensure that everyone is computer literate, and even to the extent that we are in tune with artificial intelligence. We are adapting to every changes that is happening in the tech world, and we have enjoyed the benefit of digitalization. And this has brought about enhanced efficiency in all our activities. It has boosted transparency and accountability, and that has given us a lot of economic gains as well as inclusive governance. And so we want to recommend that other countries of the world, especially African countries, follow suit in what Lagos has been able to understand and that is working for us. So we want to encourage everyone to scale up and move into the digital ecosystem. We want to encourage everyone to invest in human capital. We want to encourage everyone to improve on policy harmonization. We want to ensure that we monitor collaboratively and build a digitally driven Africa, promoting best practices as well as public-private partnership. We have aligned with the Constitution of the Federal Republic. We are using quite a number of our enabling laws to achieve what we need to achieve. We use a lot of our regulations to ensure that everything is done according to the rule of the game. And we have always adopted best practices. We have always taught our leaders, both young and at every opportunity, to understand the 6 C's of leadership. And these include competence, the need for everyone to understand and be competent in everything that we are doing. Confidence as to, with that understanding, you must also be ready to communicate your understanding of what you know how to do best. Connection, networking, to ensure that you also tap resources from every possible place. Character, to ensure that we reflect the so much that has been embedded in us in terms of good character. Caring and compassion, as well as contribution. All of this, we are encouraging our young and old to understand as the basis to ensure that all of the desires that we want in terms of moving the economy of Lagos forward is achieved. Let me round up by saying, in Lagos, we are consistent with obedience to the rule of law. We are consistent in following due process, and we are consistent in ensuring that we provide good governance to the citizens of Lagos State. And by this, we have been able to build public trust. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening to us. God bless you.
Please keep clapping for him. If there's anything we are big on in this house, it is honor. That was a presentation by the Director General, Public Procurement Agency of Lagos State, Mr. Fatai Onofowote. Ladies and gentlemen, while the presentations were going on, we were joined by a very special somebody to the LCCI, and I'd like to recognize, and I would like you to please join me as I welcome and recognize Chief Dr. Mrs. Onikepo Akande, CON. You're welcome, Ma. She's the two-time Minister of Trade and Industry of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the past President LCCI, as well as Chairman Founder Emerging Africa Capital. You're very welcome, Ma. Thank you for coming. Now, we'll be moving on to presentation of awards. I'd like to quickly sound a quick note of warning. It will not be nice to come up here and say that there is a phone that is looking for its owner. So please be mindful of your belongings. Please put your things together, especially if you are coming up here to receive an award, so that, you know, we won't have stories to tell about lost items much later. That said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving on to presentation of our awards, and I would like to have the president of the LCCI, Mr. Gabriel Idausa, to come up here, but that's when I start calling. I just want to prep you ahead. As well as the deputy president of the LCCI, Engineer Kukolu Issa. So when I start calling them up, you just come for the presentation so that we can take pictures immediately. Media team, please, you do me a favor. As soon as we start with presentations and we're about to take pictures, please turn off this middle screen so that the pictures will be solid. Thank you so much. All right, as well as, okay, I think I'm also supposed to bring up the Vice President LCCI and Trade Promotion Board Chairman, Prince Abimbola Olashore, for the presentation of awards as well. So ladies and gentlemen, for the country with the highest number of booths and delegates in Africa Hall, please put your hands together for the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. As they come up for their award, sir, I would like to bring the president of the LCCI as well as the deputy president, sir, for this award, as well as you, sir. Yes, please. Please keep clapping. They are the country with the highest number of booths and delegates in the Africa Hall. That's the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Where's the Please, can I have the award up here as well? Oh, okay. 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 We're moving on to the next exhibitor with the fastest pavilion setup. That's Panasev, the exhibitor with the fastest pavilion setup. Panasev. A round of applause as they make their way up here for their award. Also, another award that we are presenting today is for the most consistent state government participation outside Lagos State. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Abia State. Abia State has bagged the award for the most consistent state government participation outside Lagos State. Where are they? Representatives of Abia State. All right, we're moving on to the next. Ladies and gentlemen, in fact, you know what? I'm going to skip this next one. I'm going to save it for last. Now, let's have, for Excellence in Culture and Trade Promotion Award, Japan External Trade Organization, JETRO. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. For the Award of Excellence in Culture and Trade Promotion Award, let's have Japan External Trade Organization. The next award is for the long long-time partnership. And that goes to Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands, it's Lagos State though, put your hands together for Lagos State because they have bagged the award of long-time partnership.
Thank you.
The representative of Lagos State, please. The commissioner. Okay. Please, can I have up here the commissioner, the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose as she takes this award on behalf of Lagos State. Okay. Next, I have an award for multilateral partnership, and that goes to ECOWAS. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Kola Wole Shofola, the Director of Trade ECOWAS, as he takes this award on behalf of ECOWAS. For the Outstanding Specialized Exhibition Award, I have the pleasure to bring up here the International Cocoa Diplomacy for the Outstanding Specialized Exhibition Award. A round of applause. Oh, you're the one taking that one. Oh, Her Royal Majesty. No, it's not. All right. Would also like to give an award for partnership exhibition, and that goes to DCS Integrated Media Limited. A round of applause for DCS Integrated Media Limited Partnership Exhibition Award. Is that you, sir? Please come up. For the exhibitor with most magnificent outdoor booth, this award goes to Riggs. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Riggs. Riggs is a fantastic perfume company. Do we have the... All right. Please be fast. Now, the next award goes to the exhibitor with the most magnificent booth in Hall A. And that goes to Bellumina Lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bellumina Lifestyle. Are they in the hall? Please come up quickly if you're in the hall. And then we also have Bellumina. Please come up. Thank you. All right, the next award goes to the exhibitor with the most magnificent booth in Hall B, and that is Oma Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Oma Studios. Do we have the representatives of Oma Studios in here? Mr. Patrick, keep clapping for him as he makes his way up here. And of course, we also have an award for the exhibitor with the most magnificent booth in International Hall. That's for the Indonesian Trade Promotion Council. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Indonesian Trade Promotion Council for having the most magnificent booth in International Hall. All right. Please make your way to the stage very quickly. We also have an award for the exhibitor with the most magnificent booth in Africa Hall, and that goes to Afrexim Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Afrexim Bank. And while they are up here, they're also going to receive the award for the Pan-African Partner of the Lagos International Trade Fair 2025. We mentioned... Okay. Yes, still Afrexim. Anyway, we have come to the end of presentations of awards, but I would like to call two... I'd like to call two persons who are recipients of our awards because they would like to present something to the LCCI. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Oma Studios as they come up here to present a gift to the LCCI. Please keep clapping, ladies and gentlemen. To also present a gift to the LCCI, I would like to bring up here the International Cocoa Diplomacy for the presentation of gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness, the Oloni of Etioni, Osun State. His Royal Highness Thompson Gureje IV and his Olori, Angelic Monet Gureje Thompson, as they present this award to the LCCI. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep clapping.
One for the LCCI and one for trade promotion. So which one is first? The trade promotion first? Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. No. First two. Thank you very much. This award is the Golden Rule Corporate Award. The Golden Rule is about doing unto others as you want others to do unto you. It is for the promotion of inclusive collaboration and partnerships, and it's for the Lagos International Trade Fair. And the next award is a special award of excellence in global trade promotion and development, and it's for the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you very much. So, the only place where you find golden cocoa is at Etioni in Osun State, and we're handing it over to LCCI to spread the love and the message of the Cocoa Renaissance Initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Thank you, sirs. You may have your seat. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for them as they take their seats. And now, please keep clapping, because now it's time for some entertainment. And I have the pleasure to bring up the cultural troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, the cultural troupe.
Mòdé mòdé Olúwa mi ò mo lọ mo bọ̀ o. Mòdé mòdé Olúwa mi ò mo lọ mo bọ̀ o. Mo lọ mo bọ̀ mo wá sọdún òwe ọdún rẹ̀ o. Mòdé o mòdé mòdé Olúwa mi ò mo lọ mo bọ̀ o. Mòdé mòdé Olúwa mi ò mo lọ mo bọ̀ o. Mo lọ mo bọ̀ mo wá sọdún òwe ọdún rẹ̀ o. Ọdún rẹ̀ o ọdún rẹ̀ jọ̀kájọ̀ ṣe lónìí ọdún rẹ̀ o. Ọdún rẹ̀ o ọdún rẹ̀ jọ̀kájọ̀ ṣe lónìí ọdún rẹ̀ o. Ẹyẹ òrìṣà èyí fẹsẹ̀ kọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹyẹ òrìṣà èyí fẹsẹ̀ kọ máa gbé tèmi yé ọ̀rọ̀ mi báyé nínú. Ohùn agogo eré ohùn agogo eré ohùn agogo ohùn agogo eré ohùn agogo eré ọ̀pá àrò ẹ̀yìn bá àròkù o àti fìyẹn ṣẹbọ ìwàjà òkú ẹ̀yìn bó òkú rẹ̀ àwa mà ti fìyẹn ṣẹbọ o ọmọ ọlọ́dọ̀ ikú làpò odò àwa mà ní kú bí ìrẹ́ o ọmọ ọlọ́dọ̀ ikú làpò odò àwa mà ti kú bí ìrẹ́ o. Ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀ ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀. Ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀ o ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀. Ìre owó ìre ọmọ ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀ ìre tó róró o àwí àṣẹ ìre táwọn ọ̀gbẹ̀rì o mọ̀.
Òfé láìlò òfé láìlò òfé kó láìlò òfé láìlò láìlò óyá láìlò òfé kó láìlò òfé kó láìlò òfé kó láìlò PDP máa fẹ̀yìn pọ́nmọ́ PDP máa fẹ̀yìn pọ́nmọ́ bímọ bímọ o PDP máa fẹ̀yìn pọ́nmọ́ bímọ 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 o bímọ 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 o bímọ bímọ o gbàngbà gbàngbà o lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo gbàngbà gbàngbà o lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo gbàngbà gbàngbà o lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo gbàngbà gbàngbà o lógèdè gbé mi ṣàwo. Ige kòkó 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 ẹ wá wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o ẹ wá wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o ẹ wá wo jẹgbẹ náà gbẹ o. Ejò mi wo ejò mi wo ó yá jò mi wo ejò mi wo jò mi wo ó yá jò mi wo ọmọ oníjó ló gbà jó ọmọ onílù ló gbà lù ó yá jò mi wo àwa ló níhùn o àwa ló níhùn o lè sí ló níhùn rẹ àwa ló níhùn o ló níhùn rẹ àwa ló níhùn o ó yá ló níhùn rẹ o lè sí ló níhùn rẹ o ló níhùn rẹ o lè sí ló níhùn rẹ o lè sí ló níhùn rẹ o àwa ló níhùn o àwa ló níhùn o Èkó ló níhùn rẹ Èkó ló níhùn rẹ o Èkó ló níhùn rẹ o.
Thank you very much. That was a performance from from the standing troop of the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture. Let's appreciate them once again. Mr. Governor, sir, all other courtesies duly extended. With your kind permission, because when Mr. Governor speaks, no one in the public service is allowed to speak. Let me invite for the vote of thanks the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Mr. Babatunde Onigbanjo, for the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Permit me to stand on the protocol as established by the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Folashade Ambrose Bada, and the MC. So it is with great pleasure and deep sense of gratitude that I stand before you this afternoon after a successful completion of yet another remarkable edition of the celebration of Lagos State Day, which marks the closing ceremony of year 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair, a platform that truly embodies the year's brand promise, connecting businesses and creating values. So therefore, on behalf of the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, I wish to begin by expressing our profound gratitude to the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, for his visionary leadership of unrelenting commitment and to the economic transformation of our dear state. Sir, your steadfast support and belief in the powers of enterprise have continued to energize our efforts to make Lagos not just the commercial heartbeat of Nigeria, but also a globally competitive investment destination. Whose consistent guidance, intellectual depth, and encouragement have helped shape our policy towards sustainable growth, innovation, and inclusiveness in trade and commerce, not only in our subnational, but in the country as a whole. May I also extend a deep appreciation to all public officers across the three arms of government here present. I particularly acknowledge the Honorable Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, here ably represented by Chairman House Committee on Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, Honorable Biodun Tobu, and other members of the State Executive Council, especially the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Mr. Gbenga Motosho, who is doubling representing both the Governor and the Deputy Governor. I must not forget to mention my own Commissioner, my dear sister, Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperative, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Folashade Bada Ambrose, for her immense passion, commitment, and zeal that she has brought to bear in promoting and enhancing trade, commerce, and investment value chain in our state. To members of the body of FAMSEC, I've seen quite a number of them, both serving FAMSEC in the same and past permanent secretary in the ministry. I thank you for your support and commitment to the ideas for which Lagos State is noted for. And to all other government officials who had graced us with their presence today, I say I can't thank you enough. I equally extend our warm gratitude to the leadership and management of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce Industry, LCCI, under the presidency of Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, FCA, the board and management for their tireless dedication, professionalism, and partnership in organizing this annual fair, which again has afforded businesses the opportunity to further connect with trustworthy partners and create more wealth across our country. I'm really grateful to our highly revered royal fathers and community that have seen the Oba of Lagos here represented by our white captives, led by the Opelu of Lagos, the Oloja of Lagos, the Oloja of Ekpe, Oba Kamaldeen, with respect, and Marshal, who was, if they are giving an award there today, was an early bird. He was the first person that came here and we recognize that. Thank you very much, sir. Kabesa. And of course, the Adeborua of Igbobo, Kabesio, Ajakpolo, Batakpolese, Rukeradi Abere. Also, I recognize our royal father from Osun State, the Oloni of Etioni, and your lovely Olori. Thank you very much, sir. A special thanks also goes to our political leaders and other eminent Lagosians for your presence here. Underscores the importance of inclusive development, and that resonates from the highest boardroom to the grassroots communities. To all the creams of distinguished personalities from organized private sectors, barons and captains of commerce and industry, representatives of membership organization, BMOs, ladies and gentlemen, I acknowledge your presence and your tireless effort in promoting businesses in Lagos and indeed in Nigeria as a whole. I must express our heartfelt gratitude to all our MSMEs and the exhibitors for participating in this auspicious event and for always expressing confidence in the government of Lagos State. You will attain greater heights in all your endeavors. To gentlemen of the press, I thank you all for your usual support in promoting the media coverage for this program. Your contributions are highly commendable. I also want to acknowledge and thank the team spirit of my team, the members of staff of the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperative Trade and Investment, for all hands were on deck towards ensuring the success for our participation in this year's event. Finally, I give thanks to Almighty God for sparing our lives to celebrate today, and I pray that by His grace we will be alive to celebrate many more in the near future. And as we formally close today's ceremony, I wish everyone safe journey to our respective destination. And I want to say thank you and God bless you. Long live LCCI, long live Lagos State, long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe. Thank you very much.
All right. Earlier on, thank you. Earlier on, we were giving awards, and Afrexim Bank was not in the hall. That's because they actually went to prepare something. So I'd like to crave the indulgence of the president of the LCCI, Mr. Gabriel Idausa, FCA, as well as the deputy president, please, sir, Engineer Leye Kupoli, as well as the Trade Promotion Board chairman, Prince Abimbola Olashore, to please come up as we present to Afrexim our award, and they present to us their award for the LCCI. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the president of the LCCI, the deputy president of the LCCI, and the Trade Promotion Board chairman, Prince Abimbola Olashore, FCA. Now, we are presenting an award for the exhibitor with the most magnificent booth in Africa Hall, Afrexim Bank. And I would like to have up here the Afrexim Bank representative, the operations manager, Dr. Sherifat Omokide. A round of applause for her, please, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the Pan-African Partner of the Fair Award also goes to Afrexim Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Thank you so very much. Sirs, please, you may have your seat. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hand you over to the able and capable hands of Kunle Adeshina as we proceed with the program. Thank you very much.
ẹ ṣeun ọjọ́ gbogbo, ẹ ṣeun ìgbà gbogbo, ẹ ṣeun ọjọ́ gbogbo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, sir. All other courtesies duly extended. We have come to the high point of this program, which is the address of the captain of the Lagos State team, the team we know as FC Center of Excellence. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is not an accident that the present administration of Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu anchored his administration on a 6-point plus development agenda. Under that themes plus, we have the Making Lagos a 21st Century Economy, and under it, we have the point that states that we have creation of 24-hour economy, as well as creating enabling environment for businesses to thrive in Lagos State. We talk about Lagos State as the nerve center, the commercial nerve center of Nigeria, and the most vibrant city in Black West Africa. This credit goes to the captain of the team. Please put your hands together as I invite the governor of our state, the award-winning governor, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho.
Thank you so much, Kunle, for that effusive introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Please sit down, sir. The Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, who is represented here by my brother, my friend, who is also the chairman of the House Committee on Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Honorable Abiodun Tobun. I greet you, sir. Today we have some of our very respected mothers in the house. The former Minister of Trade and Industry, our Mama Chief Nike Akonde, OON, CON. Our mother, the revered Erelu Abiola Dosumu, she's also in the house. The Honorable Commissioner, my colleague, and my sister, who has a couple of times played the role of a true sister to me. And today, I know it's not your birthday, but I can see that it's a day that you must really cherish, considering the array of dignitaries here, and the success of the ceremony that we have come here to witness. Mrs. Folashade Bada Ambrose. I've seen a number of permanent secretaries here, and like I said, my colleagues in the cabinet who are here, I can see the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. We call him KBAC, Kayode Roberts. Thank you, sir. Then the permanent secretaries, I think they have come in solidarity with the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Commerce, Mr. Babatunde Onigbanjo. I greet all of you. Our royal fathers who are here in their large numbers, all of them respectable traditional rulers who have constituted a very big committee of our leaders and elders. The Oba of Lagos, who is represented here by the White Cap chiefs, who are led by my own very good friend and brother, the Opelua of Lagos. Oba Adegboro of Igbobo, Oba Semiudin Kasali, thank you, sir, for being here. Our Royal Father, the Lord of Ekpe Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Oba Kamaruddin Animashan, thank you, sir. The Oloni of Etioni Oshu State, His Royal Highness Oba Dokun Thompson Kureje the second, and His amiable Olori, who are here. The President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, FCA, and all other council members, past presidents who are here, the Director of Trade, ECOWAS, Mr. Kola Wole Shufola, captains of industry, heads of various unions, associations, and trade bodies who are present here, our esteemed awardees, our sponsors and exhibitors at this international trade fair, invited guests, my own constituency gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege for me to stand here before you today to represent the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. I will tell you the true story. Who had other engagements to attend to, engagements that are as big as what we are doing today. He now ceded the job to the deputy governor. And as the deputy governor was getting set to come here, he was asked to go and receive the vice president. So for the two of them, they would have really loved to be here, to be with you this afternoon. But unfortunately too, duty called and they had to obey. So that is why I am fortunate and privileged to stand before you here today to talk as Mr. Governor. I thank you for the promotion. As we gather here today in the vibrant heart of Africa, I feel a profound sense of pride in how far we have come and a deep responsibility for the journey ahead. Today we mark not just another year on the calendar, but a reaffirmation of our collective resolve that Lagos is not only open for business, but determined to deliver value for entrepreneurs, for citizens, and for generations yet to come. The theme of this year's trade fair, connecting businesses, creating value, is far more than a slogan. It captures the essence of what we are in Lagos and what we must do. Connecting businesses means building networks, infrastructure, policies, and partnerships that allow enterprises, large or small, local or international, to meet, collaborate, trade, and innovate. Creating value means going beyond mere transactions. It is about generating jobs, fostering innovation, building supply chains, enriching lives, and strengthening the prosperity of our dear state. I must commend the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, our trusted partners in enterprise, for the consistent leadership they have shown in advancing these ideals. For decades, the collaboration between Lagos State and the LCCI has built a vital bridge between the government and the private sector, ensuring that policy aligns with practice and that innovation meets opportunity. The Lagos International Trade Fair stands as a living proof of what can be achieved when the public sector meets private initiative. Let us consider for a moment the scale of opportunity that Lagos represents. Lagos is home to over 23 million people and contributing approximately 30% to Nigeria's GDP. Lagos is affirmatively Africa's 5th largest economy. It's the 2nd largest economy in terms of a city, 2nd to only Cairo, Egypt. This means that investors and businesses who choose Lagos are choosing an ecosystem of skill, connectivity, and dynamism. Yet, scale alone is not enough. No. It must be matched with enabling infrastructure, smart policy, digital readiness, and a business environment where value is both created and sustained. This is precisely where our partnership with LCCI continues to prove invaluable, helping to refine policies, improve the ease of doing business, and strengthen investor confidence across borders. Together, we are positioning Lagos as the preferred destination for enterprise and innovation in Africa. In tangible terms, we have made remarkable progress across infrastructure, policy, and digital transformation. In infrastructure and industrial development, our commitment to building industrial corridors and free zones continues to attract investment. We have continued to promote the growth of the Lekki Economic Zone, as we have seen in the clip that was shown before now, which has attracted over $25 billion in investment. We are pushing more developments to Epe and other parts of the state to spread development opportunities. We are expanding our industrial zones and clusters from the Lekki Free Trade Zone to the Agbowa Timberville, the Ibeju-Lekki Industrial Corridor, and several others, to ensure that manufacturers, exporters, service providers can operate in well-serviced, secure, efficient, and cost-effective environments. Just this year, we took a major step toward completing the small-scale industrial estate in Imota, conceptualized as an integral part of the industrial city, to serve as additional industrial production space for MSMEs, offering quality and an enabling environment for businesses. The groundbreaking of the $250 million per hyperscale data center by Kasi Cloud Limited in Lekki marks a major stride towards supporting Nigeria's digital ecosystem. Similarly, the achievement of CIG Motors in partnership with our administration in assembling vehicles in Lagos stands as a shining emblem of our openness to industry and the immense value that can be unlocked when businesses and government collaborate. In agriculture, the Lagos Rice Mill in Mota, the largest in Africa, embodies our ambition to transform the agro-processing sector. It provides opportunities for farmers, logistics providers, and SMEs, all working together to strengthen food security and add value to agricultural value chain. We have invested massively in infrastructure, in roads, in bridges, waterways, and rail networks, because we understand that the true arteries of a trade are connectivity and movement. Even after completing the blue and red rail lines, we have continued to expand these systems to increase their carriage capacities, as discussions are in top tier to deliver rail services on more routes. The upgrades of a key arterial roads and the revitalization of our inland waterways are all designed to ease logistics, reduce transport costs, and improve speed of business. We have rolled out various intervention programs through different ministries to provide funding for SMEs from over 25 billion disbursed through the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund to the 10 billion LASG Bank of Industry Access to Finance Scheme for MSMEs through cooperatives, training 252 MSMEs on export readiness, and sponsoring 20 trade champions to the Intra-African Trade Fair in Algeria. We have institutionalized deliberate strategies to empower MSMEs to scale and prosper. On the policy front, we have institutionalized mechanisms such as the Lagos Corporate Assembly, a public-private sector engagement platform through which the private sector, SMEs, and organized businesses have direct input into policy making. Many of these engagements are strengthened by the insights and advocacy of the SCCI, ensuring that our reforms remain business relevant and investor sensitive. The new Lagos State Industrial Policy is also a product of constructive engagement with all stakeholders. In line with the renewed agenda of our great leader, the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, we are harmonizing taxes, including redundant charges, streamlining payments, and committing to an enabling business environment that is simple, predictable, functional, and fair. In the digital economy, Lagos is rapidly becoming a technology-driven and friendly hub. We are deploying fiber optic networks, encouraging startups, and preparing our economy to leverage the African Continental Free Trade Area. Through collaboration with institutions like the SCCI, we continue to nurture a generation of tech-driven enterprises ready to compete globally. But progress is never measured only in infrastructure, policies, or statistics. No. Its true measure lies in the impact on human lives. When businesses connect and value is created, the benefits ripple outward. Jobs are created in manufacturing, data centers, and agro-industrial hubs, empowering our youth through digital and entrepreneurial training, unlocking value chains that link farmers, logistics providers, and consumers, and ensuring that growth translates into shared prosperity for all. That is our desire. Under our watch, Lagos State's economy has seen impressive growth over the past 5 years, with GDP rising by almost 50%, surpassing the size of GDPs of about 40 African countries. We deserve the applause, so give it. This growth has been driven by purposeful efforts to improve the ease of doing business, attract investment, and deploy technology-driven reforms. These figures illustrate that a supportive business environment can translate into real economic results. However, as we celebrate these achievements, we recognize that our work is far from being done. The global business landscape is changing rapidly, so fast. New trade zones are springing up. Technology is reshaping markets, and competition grows fiercer every day. To stay ahead, we must deepen and accelerate our efforts. As a commitment, we will continue to streamline regulatory processes, creating one-step digital platforms for businesses, registration, licensing, and approvals, thereby reducing time and cost for entrepreneurs. We will expand critical infrastructure, roads, rail, logistics, and power, because reliable connectivity is the foundation of enterprise. We will also intensify our efforts for micro, small, and medium enterprises, the backbone of our economy. Our collaboration with the SCCI will remain crucial as we design programs that empower small businesses, strengthen export readiness, and connect Lagos-based enterprises to regional and global markets. And as we do all this, we will champion sustainability and green business practices, because the true value must be enduring. Our growth must be inclusive, resilient, and environmentally responsible. As we close this year's trade fair, I call upon all stakeholders to play their role. To business leaders and entrepreneurs, reach out, connect, and collaborate. Build value here in Lagos. But think beyond Lagos. Think Africa. Think global. To the government and public servants, many of them who are here, Africa is our target to become a global city that can champion Africa's goals in the world of enterprise, in the world of finance, and everything that is good. Let us continue to deliver our promise to dismantle barriers, listen to industry, and act with speed and transparency on everything that is brought to our table. To every Lagosian, the youth, traders, artisans, professionals, or startup founders, I urge you to believe in Lagos. Take ownership of the future of Lagos. Use the platforms available to you and seize opportunities that abound. And there are so many, many, many of them in Lagos. To our partners at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we say thank you for your steadfast commitment to promoting trade, enterprise, and innovation. Together, we will continue to ensure that every fair, every dialogue, and every policy forum moves Lagos closer to its vision of a prosperous, inclusive, global, competitive, and functional economy. In conclusion, let me affirm this. Lagos is not just open for business, it is open for purpose. We are determined that every connection made, every deal struck, every startup launched, and every job created will contribute to value. Value for individuals, for communities, and for this great state of ours. As we turn the page to the next chapter of our journey, let us commit to connecting more businesses, creating more value, and ensuring Lagos ever higher as Africa's gateway of opportunities. I thank you all for being part of this journey. I congratulate all participants in this year's trade fair. And I salute our partners at the SCCI for their enduring collaboration, advocacy, and belief in the story of Lagos. On this note, I hereby declare the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair closed. I thank you all, and God bless you all.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. Well, we have an award to present to the Governor. I'd like to crave the indulgence of the President of the LCCI, Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, and the Commissioner, the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, for this presentation to the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I'd also like to have up here, okay, he's already coming, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Mr. Babatunde Onigbanjo.
Shabanza kojo. Gbogbo Lekki prison ye mo barode. Ansan mi bobo. Erelu.
In the same vein, would also like to present an award to Lagos State for special day to be received by the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trades and Investment, Honorable Folashade Bada Ambrose. Now, immediately after this, we have an order of photography and would like to quickly take photos while we have them upstairs. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the representatives of ECOWAS, Mr. Kolawole. Also, I would also like to have the Honorable Speaker of the House of Assembly of Lagos State, Honorable Abiodun Tobun, for this round of photographs. I'd also like to I'd also like to bring up for this photo session the representative of the Oba of Lagos to please come up here for this photograph.
I, Chief Lateef Ajose Opelua Onido of Lagos.
I, Chief.
Okay. Please, can someone bring back the award for the Governor of Lagos State?
Mr. Grillo, bring it just for photo effect.
All right, for the
let me also respectfully invite Erelu Abiola Dosunmu, Your Royal Majesty, please. Oba Adeboru Asa Alailua, please join them. The Vice Chairman, Kabiyesi Oloja of Epe, Alailua Asa.
Timothy mama mi rakode. Yeye oge. Apriti mama mi oge gele korele.
Oloni Obetioni. Alailua Asa. Yes, all the traditional rulers are there. And the Zolori.
Ìṣọ̀lá mi o, Ramani wá ṣeun. Ẹni ìṣọ̀lá gbàgbàgbà tí ò lè gbà ẹ̀bùn ráwọ̀rú wọn lọ́sàn ni. Bàbá mi ìṣọ̀lá. Gbogbo ìlú rẹ̀ pẹ̀rọ ní bàjẹ́ láíláíláíláíláíláí. Ayimásíkà lọ́nà múrẹ̀ dá o. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà. Ayimásíkà lọ́nà múrẹ̀ dá o.
Photographers, are we okay? Thank you very much. So for the next set,
can I have the governor and the LCCI president to please remain on the stage as I invite the deputy president of the LCCI, Engineer Leye Kukoluyi, as well as LCCI past presidents. Can I have up here Asiwaju Dr. Michael Olawale Cole, as well as Chief Dr. Mrs. Onikepo Akonde for this round of photographs. I'd also like to have up here the Trade Promotion Board Chairman, all past presidents of the LCCI,
ìrètí mi kò ní kan jẹ mi o. Ìrètí ẹ kò ní kan jẹ. bó bá ṣe fẹ́ kó rí sanfẹ́lẹ́ dùmọ̀rẹ́ ilé ló fẹ́ kọ́ sanfẹ́lẹ́ dùmọ̀rẹ́ ọmọ ló fẹ́ bí sanfẹ́lẹ́ dùmọ̀rẹ́ à ń bá rẹ̀ ṣe o á ṣe é ṣe á yanjú ẹ̀ á tún ṣe é ṣe ò láyé.
I'd like to crave the indulgence of the governor of Lagos State as well as the president of the LCCI to still remain on stage while I bring up for this next photograph all white cap chiefs of Lagos to be led by the Okpelua Onijo.
Engineer, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi yẹn dúró yìí o, ara yẹn máa kọ̀ wá. Ọmọ tó ń sinmi o, ọkọ yẹyẹ lúwà. Queen Money, mama tèmi nìkan kúnlé. Ẹ ṣètọ́jú Erelu, kí lẹ wí? Ẹ ṣètọ́jú Erelu. Kábíyèsí rọba tó tó. Ọlọ́jà mi gbogbo rí ìlú rẹ̀ pẹ́, bàbá tèmi nìkan.
All right, I'd like to have to join the photos. Please don't leave yet, ma. All Trade Promotion Board members for this next photograph. All Trade Promotion Board members to be up here for this next photograph. The next photos that we'll be having immediately after this, just to prep everybody, would be all ESCOs.
Queen Money, Kilewi, Queen Money, pretty baby, Queen Money, Queen Money, Queen Money, Aya Baba mi Robert Thomas, Queen Money, Aya Thompson mi Ratata Yiranse, Queen.
Meanwhile, members of the State Executive Council and body of permanent secretaries, you will take your turn after them.
Queen Money ló ní kí n gbígbé ìwé léwé yíyeye o kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀rù fọ́mọ ọlọ́run sẹ́ ìwé léwé yíyeye o kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀rù fọ́mọ ọlọ́run.
Thank you very much. Members of ESCO and body of permanent secretaries, it's your turn. ESCO members, permanent secretaries. Let's invite head of agencies. Head of agencies, please let's join them. General managers, director generals, directors general, executive secretaries.
Ọmọ mi ràgàndé ló sọ sí mi létí bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn wọ ṣòkòtò tó tún wọ bùkìtà agbádá ńlá lọ dá. Queen Money bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn wọ ṣòkòtò tó tún wọ bùkìtà agbádá ńlá lọ dá. Queen Money ó jù wọ́n lọ òṣègbè wọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá wọn ló ń ṣe. Akande mọ́mí ojú wọn lọ òṣègbè wọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá wọn ló ṣe ìrítàrígún láṣẹ òtàkùn lọ́fà Akande máa wá. ó ti gòkè ròdò.
To be immediately followed by the Managing Director, Trade Commissioner, Jetro Lagos, Mr. Takashi Oku. Can I also have the Director of Trade, ECOWAS, Mr. Kolawole Shofola? I'd also like to bring up here the representative of the Ambassador of the High Commission of Kenya to Nigeria, Miss Modesta Achieng Odiambo, for this next photograph very quickly. Can I have the CEO of CBS, Miss Lucia Shitu, in this round of photograph?
Sansi.
as well as the wife of the president of the LCCI, Mrs. Omobolanle Idahosa.
Akande, Sanson Romeo, Olua, Sansio, Sansi, Sanson Romeo, Olua, Sansi, Sansi. Akande ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí mi létí, ẹgbọ́n tó rí ẹ̀dá tó lówó lọ́wọ́.
Band, please bring it down a bit. Thank you. Earlier on, we mentioned that the Ghana Export Promotion Authority is supposed to receive an award. Please, I'd like them to come close to the stage because immediately after this round of photos, the president of the LCCI will be presenting them their award. Representatives of the Ghana Export Promotion Authority to receive the award for the country with the highest number of booths and delegates in African Hall. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your indulgence. Mr. President, please stay so that you can help us present an award to GEPA. Please, can I have the GEPA award? Ghana Export Promotion Authority. The award for the country with the highest number of booths and delegates in the African Hall goes to Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
Bàbá mi Ọpẹ́milúà. Lèkélèké aláṣọ funfun.
Thank you so very much. You may please have your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to our seats. Photographers, thank you. Nigerian Navy Band, thank you so very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the apex of this event. And I'd like to bring up here for the closing remarks, the Vice President of the LCCI and Chairman of the Trade Promotion Board, Prince Abimbola Olashore, FCA, for his closing remarks. Please keep clapping. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm to give the vote of thanks, but I do believe that it is the entire Trade Promotion Board that should give this vote of thanks. So can my other board members please join me on stage? Trade Promotion Board members. Thank you. Can I join them while we wait for the governor to be ready? Let me join you.
Ọmọ tó ṣó. Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, ably represented here by the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, members of Lagos State Executive Council, the Honorable Speaker of Lagos State, duly represented. Now to the President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, Deputy President, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Engineer Leah Kupoli, Your Royal Majesties, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, past Presidents of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, fellow officers, honorary vice presidents, council members of the Lagos Chamber, members of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, distinguished exhibitors, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed delighted to give the vote of thanks on behalf of the President, the Council, and indeed you can see members of the Board of the Trade Promotion Board who are here, and members of Lagos State Chamber of Commerce as we bring the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair to a close. I would like to thank His Excellency, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for honoring our invitation for the opening ceremony of the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair and for declaring the fair open on Friday, 7th November 2025. The Honorable Minister for State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Senator John Owan Eno, duly represented him. The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, was also represented by Lagos State Commissioner for Commerce, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Folashade Bade Ambrose, at the opening ceremony. I would like to extend our appreciation to the Managing Director, CEO of Tafawa Balewa Square Management Board, Mrs. Lucia Smith, for her support and encouragement throughout the entire process. We appreciate the Lagos State Government's sustained interest in the Lagos International Trade Fair. The Lagos State Government has consistently participated in and hosted several enterprises in their dedicated pavilion. As rightly said, they did have the biggest pavilion so far this year. We duly do appreciate this commitment to private sector entrepreneurial activity. We'd like to thank members of the Diplomatic Corps, our valued exhibitors without whom we would not be here in the first place, and all our partners who have worked very hard with us to ensure the success of the fair. The Lagos International Trade Fair enjoyed a robust multilateral partnership. We sought the fair partner with the ECOWAS Commission to host the 50th anniversary of the ECOWAS this year. Your presence indeed added a huge value to the 2025 Lagos International Trade Fair experience. Our slogan this year was multiple fairs in one location. And on that note, we'd like to thank the Eco Chocolate Show hosted by the International Cocoa Diplomacy and the International Printing and Packaging for hosting their fairs on the sideline of the Lagos International Trade Fair. We would like to thank all government agencies that contributed to the success of the fair. They include the Nigerian Police Force, the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy Band, the Federal Fire Service, Lagos State Fire Service, Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, the Federal Road Safety Corps, St. Nicholas Hospitals, and others. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Council, I have the pleasure to appreciate Abia State and several federal government agencies that came from outside Lagos to join the fair. We extend our appreciation to our partners and sponsors, including the African Export-Import Bank, Afrexim Bank. And I'm quite glad that you can see that we represent of 2 awards today. You have the United Bank for Africa, the Dangote Group, MTN, Tolerant Group, FIRS, Moneypoint, Flour Mills, NDIC, not so many other companies that joined us today. My sincere appreciation also go to all participating print and electronic media for their role for giving a befitting publicity to all our programs and activities before and during this fair. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that we had record number of visitors to the fair this year, surpassing all the numbers we have had over the years. I'm also expressing our sincere appreciation to the President of Lagos Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Gabriel Idahosa, and to all members of the ESCO and Council of the Chamber for the support they did give our board. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also very aware that most of our stakeholders appreciate our commitment to standards, quality, and continual improvement in OCDCS fair. We assure everybody of our commitment to host a bigger and better fair in 2026, which date is well known. It's going to start from Friday, the 6th of November, and ending on 15th November 2026. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have done our best to ensure a eat-free fair. I am confident that our exhibitors got value for their money. Let me pay special tribute to the Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Chinwe Amona, and all the members of the Secretariat towards hosting the fair. My sincere thanks also go to our service providers and our consultants for their role in making the fair a success. Ladies and gentlemen, I must pay special tribute as the chairman of the Trade Board to indeed my colleagues on the Trade Promotion Board, and that's why I brought them up here. Sometimes it is the chairman that gets the accolade, but I can assure you that the work was done by this wonderful team that I have beside me. As the chairman, I am recognized, but please, please, they do deserve another round of applause. All the success of the fair belongs to them. Finally, and above all, we thank Almighty God for His grace in the past 10 days for making the fair run its full course without any significant hitches. Once again, I would like to thank you all for being here today, and indeed, I look forward to welcoming you, or the chairman of the Trade Promotion Board will look forward to welcoming you to next year's edition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please let's make the applause more resounding for the Trade Promotion Board of LCCI. Mr. Governor, sir, all other courtesies duly extended. Before the next item, you are...
It has been Olu IMC Akingbola. Thank you for the privilege of serving at the Lagos International Trade Fair 2025.
And my name is Kunle Adeshino. Shall we rise for the national anthem? Thank you very much. I now invite